Hi, everybody. Today we're going to continue talking about nonfiction text features. Today, specifically, we're going to talk about the title and the way a book is organized into chapter titles and headings. Okay, so looking at this book here, we can see the title up front. It says Food Safety Basics. Now, when I look at the title, it's going to give me an idea of what kind of information I'm going to read about. And I can tell by seeing the words food and safety that this is going to be all about keeping food safe and maybe what happens when we don't keep food safe. Okay. You can usually tell by the title of a nonfiction book if it's the right book for you. Looking at this title, My Body Needs Rest, this book would be good if I'm trying to learn about keeping healthy, but it's different from this first book because it has nothing to do with food. Okay? A book is then divided into what we call chapters. So if you remember, here's the book, Food Safety Basics. Now, inside of that book are two different chapters called What You Eat Can Make You Sick, and a different chapter called Keeping Food Safe. These chapters and the information within them are both related to our book, Food Safety Basics, but they're about different information. One is going to tell us about getting sick from food, and one is going to tell us about keeping food safe so that we don't get sick. Now, a nonfiction book can be divided up even further into smaller sections. Okay, so you have your title, your book title, Food Safety Basics. Then you have your chapter title, What You Eat Can Make You Sick. And now inside of this chapter, you have other sections that contain different information. So like in this section, we're going to learn about how do foods make people sick. So like maybe what happens in our body, okay? This is called a heading. And it's at the top of each section to tell you what information is in each of the sections. Over here is a different heading. Why do some foods make people sick? So we're going to learn about different information in each part. So just to kind of recap, you have your book title at the top. Your book is then divided into chapter titles, and each chapter title is going to tell us the kind of information in that chapter. And then each chapter is divided up even to smaller sections with headings at the top that are going to tell us what is in each of those tinier sections. Okay, but you want to remember they're all related back to the larger title at the top. Okay, now you're not going to read about food safety basics because this was a long book with a lot of information. But I did want to show you what chapter titles and headings looked like. You're going to read a book called Being Fit, and you're going to learn about all the ways to stay healthy. All right, guys, I will see you next time.